La 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 la. Testing, testing. Is anybody out there? Let's check this out. Oh. Receiving your content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready. Oh, shit. Could be live to the world. Shit. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Might as well tune this guitar. Do 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 do. Sounds wanky. Sounds wanky. Wanky, wanky, wanky. Wanky, wanky. Wanky, wanky, wanky. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh hey, hi, Winecraft deck, hi, mode fale. Thorny, hi. Sheena K17, hi. Hello, hello, Katita 8818. Hello, hello out there. You're probably wondering, what the hell are you doing live, Justin? Well, I just checked my YouTube today, this morning. I just woke up, as you can see. And it says 17,000 subscribers. So, I was like, you know what? I should do a live stream for you guys to celebrate. Since I'm doing something right. Because it's going up, not down. The subscriber count. So, you guys are watching me for some reason. So, I need to find out some information from you guys. And I'm just going to play my guitar for you while I answer your questions here. And, oh, here they come. Nirvan Chodbury, hi. Nice to meet ya. Okay, so I'm just gonna jam for you guys. Answer questions. Swimming, guitar, fitness, Korean, whatever you want me to answer, I will answer for you here, for you live. And I will chug this coconut water as I talk. Maybe sing, maybe squawk. Whatever you guys want me to answer, I will answer for you guys. Okay, so ask some questions, and I'll start answering. Celebration, yes! I do, Gafarli. Clap, clap, emoji, emoji. I like your opinions about these things. Thank you, Thorny. Which opinion, though? Okay, so right now, what I do when I warm up for guitar is there's no blood flow in my fingers right now. Right? I just woke up. So my fingers are not warmed up. So how do I warm up my fingers to play guitar? Well, get some blood in it. Okay? Now, if you have a steel string, this is gonna hurt like hell. It's just like running your fingers against a razor. But when you have nylon, gotta let you see this, what I do. I'm just getting blood into my fingers right now. Getting ready. All 5 of my fingers, all digits. Trying to get blood flowing as much as possible. And I don't care if it sounds crude. It doesn't have to be on time. It just has to have blood going in there. And that's what I do. And same with the left hand. This hand is not ready. These hands are not ready to play anything for you guys. Anything that sounds great, no, it doesn't sound good at all because they're not warmed up. So my advice to you, if you are practicing guitar, is get blood into your fingers first. Okay, don't start playing your favorite songs and because your fingers are not ready. You just woke up. Your body's not ready. It's like you trying to perform a backflip when you just woke up. Your body's just not warmed up. You gotta stretch, you gotta get some blood flow. So, same with guitar. You're gonna sound like shit in the morning. Like right now, I sound like shit. But eventually, once you're warmed up, then yeah, you can start playing whatever you want. Ugh. Terrible. Anyways, when did you learn to swim, Timothy Spence? I learned to swim when I was really young, so I was like probably 6 or 7. That was terrifying. Jesus Christ, I thought I was being punished. It's like my mom would take me and my younger sister to the pool. I said, "Why? Are we being punished? Did we do something wrong?" Because I hated my teacher and I hated the environment, and it's just like a circus. You know, when you're a kid and you go to the pool for the first time, it's not a enjoyable experience. Because first of all, look at the environment itself. It's loud, it's echoey. There's a lot of children running, screaming, crying, a lot of panic, a lot of mothers running around. Just a lot of adults in and out of the water, kids out of the water. It's just like a circus, you know? And if you compare that to, like, I don't know, like my condo pool downstairs, I go downstairs, there's nobody there. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's serene. I could take a bath. It's like taking a bath in your own bathroom, right? If I practiced in that kind of environment when I first started out, I would have probably been easier, because it's very stressful when you go to public pool swimming lessons. And I would not recommend doing that if you were starting out. Even if you're an adult, it's just freakishly intimidating. It's like, you know, lining up for the biggest roller coaster in town. You know, it's like when you've never ridden a roller coaster. It's just like, my God, like, I'm not ready for this. Get me into the kiddie roller coaster first. Is there a quieter version? That's a funny thing, though. Like, if you rode on a roller coaster and there was no one around, just you, there was no noise, no screaming, no girls screaming, no people around you, no music, just you on a roller coaster alone, would it be that terrifying? That would be a very interesting social experiment. My bets are that it wouldn't be terrifying. It would be probably like 50% less terrifying, because, you know, it's that people effect, collective effect. You know, you hear people around you screaming their heads off, and music going off, and all that shit around you. It just adds to your stress. And if you didn't have that, if just you on the roller coaster riding, yeah, I don't think it would be that terrifying, in my opinion. So, the conclusion to this story I'm saying to you, Timothy, is that when you start swimming, swim when it's really quiet, okay? Go to a pool where there's no people or less people, so that's really early in the morning or really late in the evening. You'll find the pool really chill. Don't go when it's really super stressful, when lessons are involved, okay? Next question. Do you have any special influence when it comes to guitar playing? Special influences? That's a good question, Darwin C. Special influences? I would say not really. Because I was going to make a video about this, but the problem with making this video is I was probably going to get flagged by YouTube because of so many copyrights. Because if I post videos of, you know, certain musicians, like for example Radiohead or Ed Sheeran or this guy or that guy or this band or that band, YouTube will probably take my video down in like a second. So that's why, yeah, I had troubles putting that video together. But let me explain. So basically I was going to make a YouTube video showing all these different bands or musicians that I'm aware of, that I used to grow up with, and play their music in the video for you guys as examples. But, you know, YouTube, their copyright is very strict. So I just didn't know how to get around that. So I'm not really a fan of anybody. I'm not really a fan. I'm just aware of styles and people who play different. So I never grew up like with posters on my wall of my favorite bands like the Beatles or Radiohead or yeah, whatever. No, I just listen to their music. And what I do when I listen to music, when I put this in my ear, when I listen to music, I don't listen like a fan listens. I analyze. It's like a mathematical equation. You give a mathematical equation to a scientist or a mathematician, he's not going to enjoy the puzzle like a fan. He's going to analyze it, break it down. And that's what I do with music, whether it's old music, new music, today's music, future music. I break it down like a chemist. You know, I just analyze the parts, the components. And if I really like the music, I'll listen to it again because I like seeing how it was built, it was constructed. And if I don't like the music, I just get really pissed off because it's going to keep playing here and there everywhere I go. Especially in Korea, they play really shitty music all the time. And yeah, there's no way around it. You're going to hear it blasting in your ear, this one song that's, you know, blowing up on the charts. That really annoys me because that song, as a chemist, as a songwriter, that song was poorly constructed. Whether by the artist's songwriting team or herself or himself, the artist himself. You know, if you're a really good songwriter, you'll know what's good music and what's bad music when you break it down and the parts of the song. So yeah, that's my take. It's a really love-hate relationship I have with songs. You know, when I hear a new song or someone sends me a new song, I analyze it. Do I like it? Do I love it? Do I hate it? Most of the time I hate it because it's just badly constructed. So, influences. Going back to your question. Let's see. Okay, I'll tell you like artists that I listened to several times. Okay, Beatles. Beatles is first. Beatles is one. Radiohead. Radiohead is another because they just, when they construct a song, I'm just telling you from a songwriter's perspective, they just really know they know their craft. You know, Beatles, yeah, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, they were just like two opposing forces, you know, and they just pushed each other to get better and better and better. You know, John would tell Paul, you know, Paul, this love song, I love you, you love me, that is shit. Make a better song, Paul. And Paul would be like, oh, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. So Paul and John, they would push each other to be better at their songwriting. They wouldn't let shit slide. And that's what I liked about their teamwork in the Beatles. You know, and we all benefited from it because they make really simple, easy songs to sing along and learn and play and enjoyable. And that's what songwriting should be. It shouldn't be complicated. It's not jazz. It's not flamenco, or it's not just classical or a piece that just goes through one ear and the other and you don't memorize any of it. No, it should be very simple. 4 chords. Whatever. It should be simple, is what I'm saying. The song. That's it. So Beatles, Radiohead. These days, I mean, everybody hears Ed Sheeran songs. I mean, he's got a guitar in his hand, acoustic guitar. Justin, what do you think? Yeah, Ed Sheeran's pretty good. You know, I liked him in Game of Thrones. That song he sang in Game of Thrones is much better than Shape of You, in my opinion. The 4 hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. If he made that song on radio, I would love to listen to that. Because how often do you hear 4 hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm? You know? You don't hear that a lot on radio. Versus, I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. Last night you were in my room. I mean, like, I've heard those lyrics again and again in other hip-hop songs in the back of my mind. But 4 hands of gold are always warm, always cold, but a woman's hands so warm. I don't hear that a lot in lyrics. Keep going, Ed Sheeran. Make more medieval Game of Thrones songs. That's what we need. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, because there's a lot more coming down here. So I need to shower. Bye bye. Yes, go shower. You stink. I need to shower because I stink. I am sure you can play Hallelujah from Shrek. I don't know that song, but I know Hallelujah by Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Who was that guy? Hallelujah. It was like Jeff Buckley. Yeah, something like that. Jeff Buckley. Listen to his version. It's great. Jeff Buckley's great. Yeah, he's got some good songs. Jeff Buckley, especially yeah. Look him up on YouTube. Let's see. Hello from Ireland. Ireland, J Dragon. I love your content and I've had a question for a long time now. Any advice on learning Korean verbs, because I'm contemplating just crying instead. Fuck. By the way, every time I meet an Irish person, I always ask them, what do you think of Conor McGregor? And some of them are like, oh yeah, he's a nice lad, he's a good guy. And some of them are like, oh fuck Conor McGregor. he's a bastard. Korean verbs. That is a good question. Okay, I will answer that. I get confused with Korean verbs all the time. It's just, if you're learning Korean, I feel for you, buddy. Because Korean, the learning curve starts like this. Oh, easy, hard. Okay? Everybody who tries to introduce Korean to you, oh, Korean's easy. Like, you learn it in a few minutes. Like, yeah, you learn the alphabet and then, like, a few sentences. But then once you get into the real meat, like the grammar, it's just hella hard. It's just wrong. And everybody gives up. Every foreigner gives up after, like, 1 or 2 months of learning Korean, because it gets just so hard, like all these verb conjugations and grammar points and all that. Yeah, it's the drop-off rate for learning Korean is just super high, especially in Korea. I ask every foreigner, like or expat who's lived there for long term, like years. I said, like, in the beginning, like, when you first learned Korean, and then how was it? And they're like, oh yeah, I was learning Korean, and then I gave up because it was too hard. Now I'm just speaking English. And why should I learn Korean? I have a Korean wife, or I have a Korean girlfriend, I have a Korean boyfriend, I have a Korean husband. And yeah, that's what happened to me. I had a Korean girlfriend and she spoke English, so yeah, I didn't really need to speak Korean unless I was in an environment where I had to speak Korean. So those environments were cafes, because I needed to order coffee, or restaurants, because I needed to order food for me and my girlfriend. And by the way, if you're a guy, if you have a Korean girlfriend, order food for her in a restaurant or cafe. Okay, that is what a gentleman should do, and it will impress the ladies, especially if you're on a first date. I don't care how bad your Korean is. I don't care how bad the waiter's laughing at me, or my girlfriend, my date, is laughing at me. I will do my best to speak Korean in front of the waiter or the barista, because I mean, what's the point of learning Korean? I mean, you're just gonna practice it in front of a YouTube screen, in front of your teacher? No, you gotta do it in real life. So you're gonna sound funny, you're gonna sound like a fool, you're gonna be embarrassed. But hey, Koreans, think of it from their eyes. When they see you trying to speak Korean as a foreigner, it's like me, I don't know, bowing down to you. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for joining this live stream. I, of greatly appreciate your attention. It's like, wow, holy shit, this guy is really trying. So I encourage you guys, try. And think of it this way, right? When in your hometown, you see Korean students learning English, Chinese students learning English, Japanese students, I don't know, whatever country, ESL students that are in your country, hometown, learning to speak English. You know how bad they sound. Hello, nice to meet you. I like a baseball. They are thinking of the same thing. Ah, god damn it, I sound like such a fool speaking English. But, you know, they're trying anyways. So, you should try too, okay? Humble yourself, okay? Don't be afraid to just laugh it off, okay? So, verb conjugations. Here's my tip to you. The only thing that can help you remember verb conjugations is your girlfriend or your friend. Serious. So, say it out loud to anyone, practice it wherever you are, and then your girlfriend or the Korean friend will correct it for you, and you'll notice mistakes again and again and again and again and again and again, and you'll pick it up the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Eventually it'll kick in. But usually if I get stuck in a situation where I have to explain something in Korean to somebody who doesn't speak English, like, I don't know, I'm pointing to a wall, but if I had a Korean person talking to me in Korean and I had to explain something, if I don't know the verb conjugation or what to say exactly, I use gestures, okay? Body language says a lot. Body language and a smartphone, okay? Take out a picture, you know, like if I wanted to get a haircut a certain way. By the way, this is not the haircut I wanted. And I showed the exact picture I wanted to the hairstylist who didn't speak English, but anyways, she still just did whatever the hell she wanted. But anyways, show pictures and gestures, body language to communicate something. If you don't know the exact verb to use, yeah. That's my tip. There's no way around it. I mean, who the hell has a Korean grammar book, a thick Korean grammar book at their hand when, you know, and they're in real life? No, it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. What really happens is you talk, they talk, you make mistakes, you keep going. Smile, be friendly, be the handsome foreigner, and they'll forgive you, okay, most of the time. And this works about 99.99% of my trip during Korea, and I spent many years in Korea, and it works, okay? So it will work for you, okay? Jeff Buckley, yes! Lilia. He's got a great voice, by the way. The funny thing about Jeff Buckley is that Tom York from Radiohead really admired his style of singing. And you'll notice that Tom York tried to adapt Jeff Buckley's style of singing. Oh, that was so real. Jeff Buckley's got really high highs, and he has the vibrato. And you know, Tom York, you know, he tried to apply that to a lot of Radiohead songs. So that's a fun fact for you. So Tom York, he's got a nice voice too. The thing is that Tom York doesn't like his voice. He always complains that it's just too gentle and too yeah. It's not aggressive enough for the types of songs that he wants to sing in his band. But he's got a beautiful voice, in my opinion, so good for him. You skipped some questions, but yeah, I know. Just mode fale. Yeah, just keep typing, guys, so I can see your comments. Hi from Jordan, Yazid. Hello, Jordan. Hello from Vancouver, Canada. It is really muggy outside, 31 degrees. Lawnmowers are mowing. And today I'm going to film at Kitsilano Beach because I want to show you guys a really cool outdoor pool here in Vancouver. It just goes forever. And yeah, I don't think anyone's really filmed in that pool. And there's a lot of people watching there, you know what I mean? Kitsilano Beach, by the way, everybody who knows Kitsilano Beach here in Vancouver is famous for actually one thing. And that's hot bodies. Guys and girls, a lot of hot bodies. So I'll try to film myself with a lot of these hot bodies around me for you guys and show you what I mean. Do you associate with any religion? I associate with this religion right here. This is my religion. I believe in the E, the A, the D minor, the G. I believe in the C, the A minor, E minor, and the G. This is what I believe in. I love it. It's been with me my entire life. I pray to it every day. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Have you seen Gong in Korea in real life? Gong! Interesting question. No, I haven't seen Gong, but I met Jo Sung in person. If you guys don't know who Jo Sung is, or Cho Sung, yeah, just I don't know, Google him. But he's another famous actor in Korea, and I didn't know it was him. Actually, I was having a company dinner with some of my colleagues in a restaurant, traditional Korean restaurant, and then a colleague was tapping me on the shoulder. She said, "Hey, look over there. That's Jo Sung." I said, well, "Who?" Like, Jo Sung, actor. I was like, oh, okay, where? Oh, the guy in the corner that was like this. He was sitting in a corner like this, just brooding over his, I don't know, something. He didn't look too happy. And then I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, nice to meet you. You're Jo Sung. My girlfriend really loves you." And then I took out my phone. I said, "Hey, baby, Jo Sung's right here. You want to talk to him?" And she's like, "No!" I said, "I have an opportunity for you to talk to the guy you've been admiring from afar for so many years. You don't want to say hi to him? Jo Sung!" And Jo Sung, his English was like this much. And I was talking to him in English. I said, "Hey, but yeah, my girlfriend really loves you and your face." When I was looking at his face, though, his face was really oily. He's like, he had like a blanket of oil on his face. It was glistening. So I just wanted to take a napkin and just like wipe that glycerol or whatever that was on his face. But yeah, he was handsome. I mean, but was he charismatic? No, not really. He looked like just any other regular guy who had a problem that day. It's just like, oh, hi, yeah, thank you. And the funny thing was, like, I kept talking to him, and his manager was right behind me. Like, and his manager wanted to step in and kick me out, like, stop bothering Jo Sung, but he couldn't speak English. So he was like, he was at a loss for words. So I just kept talking to Jo Sung in English, and I don't think Jo Sung understood most of what I was saying. But I was just trying to get my girlfriend at the time to talk to him on the phone because she was obsessed with him for many years growing up. You know, it's like a Justin Bieber fan. You know, like obsessed with Justin Bieber for many years, seeing him evolve, and then like, here's your chance to talk to him. He's on the phone right now. Say hi or something. And then she couldn't do it. And then I asked her, "Why didn't you talk to him? Like, you had the chance." She's like, and she said to me, "I just like looking at him from afar." Whatever that mean. So that was the end of that. Oh well. But yeah, I don't really get starstruck when I see Korean stars. I mean, not really. I just noticed that they're very small. They got very small faces. And yeah, they got a lot of treatment on their skin. That's about it. How old are you, Kenji de Castro? How old am I? Okay. I want you to guess how old do I look. Because every time I ask this question, this is the answer I get. 25. Justin, you look 25. And I say, I'm 36. I was born in 1981, bitch. What's your excuse? So usually, if you see some of my friends, they're like 25 years old, but they look older than me because they have beards and I don't know, they're not Asian maybe, or I don't know, whatever. But yeah, if you put me aside, my real, like, my classmates when I was growing up who are also 30, 36, you would think that I was sitting next to my dad. Like, is that your dad? It's like, no, that's my It's my childhood friend right there. He looks like shit. That's all. Yeah, so that's the answer I get. I look 25, so I'll just take that. 30, nope. 36. 36, baby. Why do you have make it about your country? Why? Danielson Joshua. I'm not sure what that means. Why do you have make it about your country? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Tell me about your country. Danielson. Do you know anything about India? Oh, that's a good question. Funny thing about Vancouver is we have a lot of Asians, and that includes like Chinese, Koreans, mainland Chinese, and the East Indian. We have a huge population of East Indians that I hang out with. Yeah, so I see them every day. I interacted with them every day. And yeah, I work with them every day. Talk to them, chat, have fun with them. Cool people. That's about it. I don't know what else to say, but when I was in Malaysia, I was surprised that when I was there, I met so many Indians there as well. But what can I say? They were very different from the East Indians that are here in Vancouver. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the Vancouver East Indians here are a lot more reserved, while the Indians in Malaysia are very outgoing. But I guess it's because they want to sell you stuff, or they just like chatting. Because, you know, whenever I chat with somebody in Malaysia, they're just like, oh, hello, nice to meet you. Oh, what are you trying to do? Oh, I'm like, okay. We just keep going. Like, okay, let's chat. What is the nicest swimming pool in Canada? Sheena K. The nicest swimming pool in Canada? What do you mean by nice? I mean, most hotel pools are very nice, and that's because it's quiet and it's luxurious. To me, a nice pool is when it's fresh, and when I say fresh, I mean it's not tainted with puke, spit, poop, vomit, lice, dead skin cells, and that is usually in the morning. In the morning, the pool is fresh. The water is just clean. It's filtered. There's no debris. And if you are the first one to get into the water in the morning when the pool is fresh, that is such a luxury to me, you know? In the afternoon, that's a totally different story because the water is murky. It's just there's so many people have been in and out of it, and it's just dirt. It's just disgusting. And I can tell when the pool is really dirty by how my body feels afterwards. Because think about it, your skin absorbs water, and when you're in the water for such a long time and you're filtering water in and out as you swim, that water, some of it you're going to ingest it, whether it's through your absorption or drinking. And sometimes I get sick, I get stomach aches, stomach pain. Yeah, that's when I can tell, yeah, there was too much chlorine, or there was just too much dirt in the water. And that's a really bad thing about swimming that I can't stand. It's just, yeah, the dirt, the hygiene. It's like, well, I always ask people, like, if you had a cup of water, you filled it up. If you had a cup of water, you filled it up, and you dipped yourself in it. If you dipped your whole body in that cup of water, would you drink it? You would say no, but 9.9 times out of 10, I drink that water when I swim. So that's why fresh water, fresh pool water in the morning is best. Ocean water is a whole different story. Completely different story. Lel Master, are you a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin. And by the way, I'm not gay. Because I know a lot of people, when they first impression when they meet me is like, are you gay, Justin? Because, I don't know, they ask me that question, I'm like, no. Sorry, no, I like girls. I date girls. I had girlfriends for many years. Yeah, it's just it's a coy. No, I'm not gay. I'm not a virgin. I hide my intentions in the last minute. Gotcha, bitch. In your video before I die, you said you will upload Thorny. In your video before I die, you said you will upload videos about things that happened to you and people that screwed you over big time, and many more things that we can learn through you. Yeah, I did. And what do you want to know? Okay, so I think I know what you're trying to say. The reason I don't follow up, or I don't really want to get into the nitty gritty of that stuff, is it's just too negative. I mean, like, if you look at most YouTube trends these days, it's all about positivity. You have to be positive. Everything's great. I mean, that's why, like, I made a video about Bangkok a few years ago, and just people, they couldn't see past the constructive criticism. Like, I said good things, said the bad things, and I balanced it. But a lot of haters just kept messaging me about the bad things I spoke about Bangkok, and they're just like, you're such an ignorant fool. You don't know anything about Thai culture. And I'm like, you're so disrespectful. But this is what I learned. This is what I learned about giving criticism, especially to Asians. Asians cannot handle criticism, no matter what kind of criticism you give. So if you try to criticize China, Korea, I don't know about other countries, but Thailand, you criticize those countries, you say anything negative, you'll get like a wave of just like backlash, just hate from locals. Because again, you got to look at where they're coming from. Their culture is all about saving face. And saving face means don't hurt anyone's feelings, right? Only say the good, repress the bad, So it's completely opposite to like North American culture, where we say something, we just spit it out. We don't hold anything back. Our mouth is unfiltered, and that's a bad thing about being Canadian. When I come back to Canada, I'm just surprised at how people just don't filter what they say. They just shout out whatever they want, whether driving, complaining, or just yelling out to strangers. Like, hey, I'm here, I'm walking here, like that kind of vibe. And it's completely different in Asia. Nobody says anything bad to each other, and that's a good thing. It's less stressful over there. But then again, if I'm there for a long time, or a very long time, and bad things are happening to me, and I want to talk about it, I know that if I put it on YouTube or if I say it out in public, just all these locals will start sending me these emails or messages, like just hating on me. It's like, oh, you don't understand our culture. You get the hell out of here, you foreigner, right? If you want to see a good example of this, go watch SerpentZA, ADV China, or LaoY 86 videos. Those two guys, Sea Milk and SerpentZA, they talk about China, and I love their channel. And they say the good and the bad, and they balance it out, because I understand where they're coming from. They're an expat. They've been living there many, many years. And I was like, I feel like I'm back in Korea, when they talk, because I have the same perspective. I don't just say good things all the time. Good, everything good. No, you're on medication or something. There's something wrong with you, buddy. But if I just say bad, everything bad, then you got a real mental problem too. So you got to balance the good and the bad. You know what I mean? And that's an opinion. We call that constructive feedback. But there is no constructive feedback in Asia. So if you ever make a video, or if you say something in public where there's something sort of negative constructive criticism about Asia, don't do it. Don't ever do it. Unless you're ready to get a flood of just hate. Like you see like people criticizing K-pop. Oh my god, the K-pop fans just eat you alive after, like, they're gonna kill you. So I don't say anything about that, but I'll say it to my friends. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, you're a little too sweet. That's probably why they think you're gay, but I don't think you are after knowing you better if it is. That's the nicest backhanded compliment I've received today. You're not that gay, Justin. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the slap, but it's much appreciated. By the way, here's a really good tip. When you play guitar and you watch YouTube videos, your mind is subconsciously thinking. It's just like when you go to sleep, you're dreaming. Sometimes I can create a song without even thinking about it. You know, when I'm watching like an unrelated YouTube video, holy shit, I wrote a song. Okay? Songwriting is really fun, challenging, and all. You'll go through hell. Oh, I wrote a song. See, there you go. See, that's just me jamming. I'm not even thinking. I'm just going with the flow. And I don't care if I fuck up. Just keep going. I mean, you can't craft a perfect song just like that. And like, no, it's just you gotta sift through the dirt in order to get those golden nuggets. And that's what songwriting is about, man. Yeah. So don't go through the norm. Don't be like, oh, you should practice your C like this. Then you should go to your E minor. Then go to your F. You know, don't let anyone put you in a box when it comes to music or songwriting. Fuck the box. You know? Just do whatever the hell you want. I mean, I always look for those outsiders who learn guitar not through theory, not through a classroom. It's like that, like the mathematician in India. One day he just picked up a math book and he just excelled in mathematics. And he didn't have any formal teaching. He just picked up the book, read it, and just ran with it. That was from the Matt Damon movie, Good Will Hunting. Yeah, that analogy they explained. That's what I like about guitar, you know? If someone picks up a guitar, doesn't go through any classical or formal training, and he develops his or her own style. Like, holy shit, how did you do that? Then you get some really cool shit happening. Right? So, that's my approach to learning. Yeah. When it comes to swimming, learning Korean, learning guitar, learning fitness. Yeah, you don't need to be in a box to learn something. There you go. Steel string. Is that a... No, that's not a steel string, but this is a steel string. Okay, so... So, you'll notice that the tuning of this guitar it's a little bit different. So, I tuned the first string to match the second string. And this is a fun effect. So now I can double the second string. You hear that? Second string, first string. Together, sounds like a 12 string now. Cool, eh? So if I if I play this, sounds really full. Cool, eh? So try it out. I like it. But it sounds even better if you take your capo and you do this. Make it higher. Ooh, be careful. Sounds wanky. Anyways, back to the questions. Do you perform to public places? Yes, of course. I busk. I play in cafes. I play at concerts. I did all of that. And I play on YouTube. Make some covers. I do all of that, actually. And my goal, actually, I have so many projects lined up right now. Okay, so by the way, let me give you an idea, right? So one project is an online guitar course that I'm making right now. And it's going to be released pretty soon. So that online course is for you guys to learn how to play guitar. And again, it's not a box, like the way you learn guitar, like in a box, or most of these other people are teaching you how to play guitar. I'm just going to teach you how I learned guitar. And most of it is not orthodox or traditional. All right, so that's in the works. But also, I have another plan, and let me fill you in on it. So I don't want to give up on this, and people say like, yeah, you're dreaming, Justin, it's not going to happen. But I don't care. Fuck them. My ultimate purpose in life is to make music in front of millions that will benefit millions of people. That's my goal. I have lots of songs, probably songs you've never even heard of. They've been released many years ago. They're still in my head. They're still in my hands. I have to play them out. And my plan, probably next season or so, is to travel around Europe. Play in those bars, cafes, open mics. Just tour the area where most acoustic guitar players play. So that's kind of like a mini tour. That's another idea I have in mind. All right, and eventually it's about networking, finding the right people to work with. Right. Behind every successful musician you see, like Ed Sheeran, Radiohead, Beatles, they have a team. You need to have a team, a management team, a marketing team, promotional team, songwriting team, I don't know, makeup team, whatever artist. You can't do it alone. You need a team, and those successful artists those successful artists that last a very, very long time, they have a very good team that catches up on what's, they stay on top of things. The ones that fall apart, they crumble, they go into drugs or depression, or they just fall off the charts. I don't know, they just probably didn't have the right team to keep them up there. And this is what I mean, right? Let me give you an example. When was the last time you thought about Mike Posner? Think about it. I took a pill in Ibiza. That was the most played song last summer. But who the hell talks about him anymore? No, everybody's all about Ed Sheeran, The Shape of You. Going back, when was the last time you thought about Gautier? Remember him? No, many, many years ago. Yeah, he was everywhere. Like someone I used to know. Not anymore. He's somebody I used to know. What happened? Again, that's the problem about being an artist. If you're really focused on just the songs itself, maybe just the artist part, and not the marketing, not the promotion, like, for example, Taylor Swift or Maroon 5, it's a balance. You gotta balance the art and the marketing. And like artists like Maroon 5, Taylor Swift, yeah, they got really bad art, but their marketing keeps them on the top all the time. Maroon 5 stays relevant to this day and age. Holy shit, many, many years, they're still relevant. But, I don't know, Gautier, he's not. I mean, when was the last time you heard about him? So, that's the trick to being a successful mainstream artist. Now, if you want to be a successful indie artist, yeah, then it's a different story we can talk about. Finally, miss your guitar content. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. Vincentius Christopher. That's a very Vincentius. That's a song that I'm developing right now, actually. What I just played for you. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I tried to make some more guitar videos in tune to this guitar course that I'm gonna release to you guys pretty soon. But you know, since it's summertime and the weather's nice and all of you are outdoors and swimming is just taking over, and I get a lot of requests for swimming videos and all that. And I like being outdoors. I mean, like when it's wintertime and it's freezing my ass off, I'll have a guitar in my hands for you. So yeah, swimming will be put to the side when the weather changes. Do you think music works for living? Music works for living? What do you mean music works for living? Works for a living? You mean like being a paid artist? Or a traveling musician? Are you gay? He is not gay! You know what? Funny thing about those gay questions, I get them asked all the time, in person or not. You know, sometimes I can feed off somebody and I can tell that they want to ask me that question. You know, I don't get offended. So ask away. The funny thing is, like when girls that I date become my potential girlfriend, they always say, "I thought you were gay." I'm like, "I tricked you, bitch. You're mine now, baby." Yeah. Hey, I mean, like, what's wrong with looking or appearing gay? I mean, yeah, gays dress really well. I mean, Conor McGregor, he looks gay if you didn't hear him talk. Wearing those nice flashy suits. I wear flashy suits as well. But yeah, looking your best. Yeah, if you're a guy, if you try to look your best, everybody will think you're gay for some reason, no matter what you do. So take it as a compliment. If you look like a slob, then they think, oh, you're just a guy. You're a regular guy. So yeah, I understand. What's the story behind your profile pic? Profile pic? You mean where I go like this? By the way, that pic was taken in Korea. We were at a photo shoot, and the photographer was Korean, and he didn't speak any English, so he kept shouting all these Korean commands, and I don't know what the hell he wanted from me. So I was just like, "What the hell you want?" And then he took a picture. I was like, "What the hell are you saying?" Chip, ching, like, and then I kept the picture for you guys. So yeah, that's the story. He just took my picture and I was like, huh? Do you have any advice on how to tread water, because I nearly drowned 2 days ago? Okay. Now, some of you, I was prepared for this. Okay, so you guys were probably asking, okay, I got a fear of water, Justin. What should I do? Okay. First of all, it's okay to be afraid of the water. Hell, I'm afraid of roller coasters. I've ridden them many, many times, but I get freaked out every time I line up, and the anticipation builds up. I know what you mean, man. And when you go to a public pool, what happens? You're in a loud environment. People are screaming, kids crying, music blasting, everything's echoed. So yeah, first step: go to a pool when it's quiet. Okay, delete all of that unnecessary noise, okay, from people, okay? Go really, really early, 6 a.m. Go really, really late, 9 p.m. Those 2 times, I guarantee the pool will be dead quiet, chilled, relaxed. People are off work, or they're going to start work soon, half awake or half asleep. So go at those times. It's really quiet. They turn off the music, thank God, so people can just relax. Right? All the kids are gone. They all left their lessons. All the parents left. Most of the people, mainstream people, they left. Only the real swimmers are left behind, or old people. Okay? That's the good time to experiment. When I say experiment, get to know your environment. So I made that video, right? How the deep water, scared of deep water. You got to get to know it like your own room. Okay? When you're in a room that you've never entered, like a club, for example, you're on guard. You're anxious. Oh God, this is such a foreign environment for me. I don't know how to handle myself. So get acquainted with the environment. Go to that pool, get to know every corner, nook and cranny. Okay, so nothing phases you. Okay, that's the drop-off point. That's when the water goes really deep. That's the shallow end. Okay, now I know how far. Test your height. Okay, everyone's height is different. I was teaching a student yesterday. He was taller than me, right? So when we were in the deep water, he was going down and up. I was telling him how to do a standing dive and touch the floor with his feet. It was easy for him because he's taller. So for him, he was freaking out though, right? Because, like, again, he told me his story that his parents threw him into the water when he was a really young age and told him to swim, and he's had that fear of water in him for all this time, and now he's a grown adult. So, yeah, I see fear in all types of people in all ages. So don't just accept it, okay? You're going to run away from it, or are you going to fight it? My suggestion is to fight it, okay? Because when the time comes when you're in a situation where you can't handle yourself, and you're not in control, and you're in the water, you're going to have to fight it, okay? Or you die. That's it. Or let someone else take control of your life. Put your life in their hands, and that's a lifeguard or someone else. So, go when the pool is quiet. Okay, less people. Get to know your environment. Get to know the room. Get to know the deep water. Go there 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Get to know. Hang out. Just sit on the ledge. Put your feet down. Okay? Next, put a noodle. Put a noodle around your waist. Put 2 noodles if you want. Like I did in the video. And just float. This is my noodle. Right here. Woo, like this. And just float. Get used to it. Oh no, the water's going up to my lips. Accept it. Okay? That's a fact of life. Oh, everyone's buoyancy is different. But your buoyancy is affected when you tense up. So right now, I'm tensing up, and I'm going to sink like a rock. Or all that tension, unnecessary tension that I'm building in my muscles right now is going to make me really exhausted. I might even cramp up. That's another thing. I get cramps on my calves all the time because I don't stretch them, or they're not hydrated, or maybe they're just too tense. That's why I have to stretch my calves out a lot longer than my other muscle parts because of this cramping that I get. Doing, right? If I'm running, doing, shit, cramp my calf again. So get used to floating in a noodle and relaxing all your body parts. Grab the ledge, let go. Grab the ledge, let go. Grab the ledge, let go. Again, you see what I'm saying right now. It's just repetition. But again, your mind says yes, your body says no. Mind is saying, do this, body. Body says, hell no, I'm not going to do that. So you got to train your body to do it. And the only way you can do it is by repetition. Do it 1,000 times, 10,000 times, I say to my students. Go up and down out of the deep end, feet touch the ground, jump up. Do it 1,000 times until your body kicks in and just says, okay, fuck it, I'll do it. He wants me to do it, I'll do it. I'll let go. And that's the only way it'll happen. Just repetition. Okay? So, float and get used to it. Okay, other questions. It's good you don't get offended. Yeah, I don't. Darwin C, I answered your questions again. you asked a lot of them. Like, do you career in music can give you a decent life? Yeah, of course. Being an artist, promoting. Yes, of course. Of course you can. You can do whatever you want. Just if you're really good at it and you network, yeah, people will look for you. Will seek you out. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Like, people are like, you shouldn't teach swimming, Justin. Like, you're gonna compete with public swimming lessons, and most people don't really want to learn swimming or something like that. But hell, I did it anyways. And nowadays, people seek me out. They're calling up my phone like, hey, can you teach me? Can you teach me? Can you teach me? I'm scared. Can you teach me? I'm like, yeah. So what did I do? I just kept doing it. I got really good at teaching. I developed a reputation, and that reputation just spread, like networking. People recommended me from a friend of a friend or something like that. I said, hey, find this guy. He's a YouTuber guy. you teach us swimming. I'm like, yeah, that's me. You're a YouTube guy? Yeah, I'm a YouTube guy. Yeah, you teach swimming? Yeah, I teach swimming. Yeah, I need lessons. Okay, I'll teach you. Right? So develop a reputation, or a good reputation. But again, music industry is very difficult. Obviously, everyone says that, even the high ups there. So my rule of thumb is don't screw people, okay? They'll screw you back. Yeah, don't burn any bridges in the music industry. Or acting industry. Okay, do you swim in the ocean or just in pools and big waves and like big waves? Okay, so swimming in the ocean is a whole different beast, and usually swimming in the ocean for me is very unproductive. Why? Because you can't really measure your results accurately. And I'll give you an example, right? When you swim in a indoor pool, you know for a fact one end to the other is 25 meters. Swim that way, swim that way. Woohoo, 50 meters. 25 meters, another 25, 50 meters. I swam 50 meters today. That I know for a fact. When you swim in the ocean, you got to go out there to the ocean, and then you swim horizontally this way. You got to like eyeball it. Like, okay, I think this is about 25 meters. Yeah. And they have those zones, you know, when you swim in the beach, right? They have those like pylons on one side and pylon on the other, and those are the limits, right? So you can swim this way, or you can swim this way. You can swim outwards farther and swim back, but you gotta really eyeball where you're going, and it's really hard to eyeball things, especially when the water is murky and like you can't see shit. Even if you wear clear goggles, it's really difficult to see where you're going. So I feel like when I swim in the ocean, whether it's like even in the daytime, really like bright outside, I feel like I'm driving on a highway, a dark highway with no headlights on. That's the effect I feel. So what do most people do? They do head up front crawl. They swim with their head out so they can see where they're going. Head up front crawl is good. It's a good workout. It's a good upper body workout. I can do it. But yeah. If I'm outdoors, I want to enjoy my time. If I'm indoors, I'm in training mode. When I'm outdoors on the beach, I'm in relaxation mode. Like, hey, chicks, check me out. Hey, how's it going? Mode, you know? So that's the temptation. But if I was at the beach, I would rather run, actually. You know, like, you see, like, Born Identity? Matt Damon, he runs on the beach. It's a lot easier on your feet when you run on the beach because of the sand absorption versus on the street pavement. That's what I would do if I had to work out on the beach. I would run instead. And running is fun because I get sore knees if I run for a long time. Justin, what's up? What's a poppin', bro? Richard Johnson, Jack Levitt. I'm scared of sharks and stuff touching my. Yeah, me too. You know what? Good thing you brought this up. The beach. I don't know who these fuckers are, but you know what? People step on things like needles and broken bottles and shit in the water, and they end up being in the hospital, and they end up getting all these shots. You know, that just really puts just a real negative to swimming outdoors because there's so many variables you're not in control of. And most of these punks, they just put all this shit on the floor for people to step on or stab themselves with. And it freaks people out. Like, even me, like, yeah, sharp rocks? Yeah, I stepped on tons of sharp rocks. So what can you do? Well, you wear sandals when you swim? I mean, you don't know what you're going to step on. And you puncture yourself with when you're in the ocean, on the beach. Yeah, there's just a real drag, you know? So I kind of stopped after getting punctured and stabbed in the feet so many times when I was swimming outdoors. Like, God damn it, like, it's never going to end. If I had a boat maybe, or a yacht, Leonardo DiCaprio, if I had a yacht and swimming in the wide ocean, yeah, maybe it'd be different because nothing. But yeah, I know what you mean. Kelp. Oh, God, kelp. Kelp was like this. This is kelp. Creepy, slimy kelp. This is such a creepy, slimy thing touching your legs and arms. Oh, shit. I don't want to swim here. Freaking me out. Yeah, that's the wonderful world we live in. So, yeah. Sharks is another thing. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going swimming tomorrow in a pool, and I'm going to do everything you told me. Yes, do it. Keep doing it. Go for it. Rajarshi Kalaraya. Thanks for all the swim videos, Justin. You're welcome, my friend. Keep swimming. Can you read music? Depends on what kind of music. If you show me a classical music chart, nah, you lost me. But if you show me a guitar tab, yeah, I can read it. But I don't really trust guitar tabs. You know why? Because the person writing the guitar tab is usually not what I'm thinking of when I listen to a song. So, and again, guitar tabs, they put you in this box mind frame, right? So they can guide you, but you shouldn't follow them. They're not the gospel, okay? So when I want to learn a song that I listen to on the radio, I just use my ears to learn that song, you know? I don't need to look at the chart and says, okay, it says G, E minor, C, D, okay. But I don't like those chords. I want to do C, A minor, F, G instead. Fuck that, I'm going to do it my way. So, there you go. So, I'll give you an example. They have a going back again, right? The Fleetwood Mac. I looked at the charts for that song, and I was like, what the hell? These chords, God, they're so ugly. So, I just... So I learned it just with my ears, and I preferred the C to the G instead. Instead, because I like that with my fingers instead of what the chart told me to do. So yeah, again... Do you need to learn music theory? Yes, of course. Do you need to read music? No, not. You don't have to. I mean, most musicians that I know, really good musicians, they just go by their ears, right? And I've jammed with classical musicians and jazz musicians, and they're really awesome. Like, holy shit, what the hell are you producing? But if I say, can you improvise, or like, can you just base it off your feeling? They'd be like, no, I need a chart. Do you have a chart for me, Justin? I'm like, no, my music doesn't have a chart, but can you just wing it? Use just your feeling. 9 times out of 10, they can't. It's really hard for them because they're based on that way of learning the guitar or drums. Like, they have to use a chart. So it's a good and bad double-edged sword. But yeah, they're really good. But yeah, some areas, no. Like just listening to it and play, no. So, everyone's different. Do you like animations? Yes! I animate. Yes! You're really good at guitar. I've been playing for a year. And I was like, what? You do not? There is no suck. Okay? No. Okay? Ed Sheeran sucked. Tom York sucked. The Beatles sucked. You look at any artist, look at their early years. They sucked. Sucked. Suck. Really bad. But what happened? They just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep going. I mean, are you just going to accept it and give up? Or just keep going? Keep going. Keep going, man. There is no suck. Just keep going. Whoa, your hair. Yeah, I know. My hair is, whew. I don't know what happened to my hair. I was in Thailand, and I asked the hairstylist to cut my hair a certain way, but she did something else, and then cut all my hair off. and permed it like a clown. Have you ever considered playing the ukulele? Yeah, I play the ukulele sometimes. Sometimes I play it when I see it. Okay, so like at a friend's house or at a cafe. Oh, I pick it up, start playing it. And what can I say about ukulele? It's a good fidget toy. I would say like ukulele is like a fidget spinner. It's because it's good for your hands to. Yeah, just fidget with when you're, because it's so small. It's like you're creating a little baby in your hand. So it's good for watching YouTube videos and fidgeting with it, practicing your hand movements. So yeah, but as a main instrument, no, it's just not. It's not booming enough. If I'm on the beach, yeah, I could play it. If I'm in a cafe or bored or watching YouTube, yeah, I can play it. Have you ever play something, dude? Sure. I'll play for you. I'll play for you. Okay, I have an app called Musician, but I play as much as possible. Good! Can you play ukulele sounds on a guitar? Yeah, of course. Here's how. Ukulele just is a guitar, but in a higher form. So you can get that kind of sound. You just gotta try to target that high range a ukulele has. So when you play, if you want to imitate the ukulele sound on a 6-string guitar, just target these 4 strings first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Avoid the 5th and the 6th string because there's too much bass. This cool, man. That's cool, man. I love guitars and I will buy soon. Yeah, go buy one. You seem to know lots about swimming. People have asked me to swim with them in deep swimming pool. I can hardly swim with. Don't swim with them. Why? No. That's like saying, hey, come on over to this gunfight and bring a knife. Okay? No. Be prepared. Don't give in to them, okay? If you can't swim in the deep water, do not swim with your friends first, okay? Be prepared. Do not bring a knife to a gunfight. They have guns, my friend. You only have a knife. So what you should do? Prepare yourself. Start swimming in the deep water by yourself. Go to your local pool by yourself. Practice. Give the practice time in. Know the deep water, like I said in the video before. And then once you're comfortable enough to handle yourself in deep water, then join them. Okay? But you got to be prepared because your friends, they're probably going to push you around. They're going to horseplay, push you in the water, trying to dunk your head. You got to be prepared for all that shit. Splash water in your face, all that horseplay. I've seen it. Get ready for it because that's what they're going to do to you. And if you're not comfortable handling yourself in that kind of environment, then what's the point? Don't do it. Just keep practicing, man. Yes, exactly. Wise, Justin. Yes. Bar chords are hard. I've been practicing for a year. My fingers just say, no, you can't do this. What? or use grapefruit? Yes, I love grapefruit. It's great for dieting. Okay, bar chords. Okay. Here's my advice to bar chords. Is there an easy way? No. It's like, I'm doing 10 push-ups, but I gotta do 100. What's your advice? Just keep doing push-ups. You know how hard it is to grip power chords when you're up here? Like, when you're down here, this is easy. This is smooth sailing. No problem. But you notice that when your hands go all the way up here, look where your hand formation is. Your hand starts coming in, right? And it's really hard to grip a bar chord up here. It's like, even me, I'm trying to... Right? It's really hard, hella hard to do this. I'm trying to make all 6 notes ring. But you just gotta keep doing it. Grip it. Your body will get stronger. Like right now, I'm trying to learn the planche. If you don't know what a planche is like when gymnasts, they take their hands, put it on the floor, and they lift their legs up, right? And they just, it looks like they're floating, levitating. You know how hard the planche is? You know how difficult it is to even like lift your legs up? But you know what I do? I just keep doing it. I keep practicing. My muscles are not ready. My lats are getting bigger because I'm doing more planches every day, holding it, static hold. God damn it. Oh my God, it hurts. Your body's not ready for it. Your mind says yes, your body says no. Mind says yes, do it, 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 do it. But your fingers say no. So what do you gotta do? You just gotta keep going. This hurts a lot for me. This hurts a lot for me. But you know what? You just go through the pain. And over time, the pain will be less and less. So you look at any guitarist's fingers, God damn it, they've been through a war zone. Like, just calluses, just so hard. Calluses, their bones, they're just cuts and bruises. That's how you gotta do. You gotta fight it, man. Hi, Justin. Which swimming style is good for a beginner to start with? Swimming style. Doggy paddle? Old grandma swim? Actually, I wanted to make a video about old grandma swims because I see a lot of old people doing this shit. I don't know who taught them this, but... in the water, like... Every pool has this. I'm working out. God damn it, no! When I'm 70 years old, I'm gonna be like, God damn, I'm gonna cut through the water. Right? But these old people just, God damn it, I'm working out. It's like those people that set the treadmill speed to like 1, and they're just like, oh, I'm working out. Oh, I'm getting in shape. That's not how you get in shape, man. You gotta like test your limits, get to that treadmill to 10 or up. So, good. Okay, here's the thing. Breaststroke. I don't know if you know what breaststroke is. Breaststroke is this. You go like this. The thing I like about breaststroke is I can do this forever. Right? It's a very easy movement to perform once you know how to do it. The thing is, it's difficult to learn it for most people because they confuse breaststroke with front crawl or freestyle. Freestyle is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is really noisy and just your head's everywhere. Breaststroke is a lot easier because you see where you're going. You don't have to do a lot. You just it's not hard on your body, and that's why a lot of old people do breaststroke because it's just very easy to perform, and they can do it for a long time. And breaststroke is really good for stretching your arms and legs out and gliding and using the momentum instead of your muscles to go forward. So I really like breaststroke, and I recommend breaststroke for a lot of beginners. Because you're probably struggling with the side breathing, with the front crawl. Everybody says you should learn front crawl first. Like, do this first. But Front crawl, to be honest, is such a blind movement. You don't know where the hell you're going. Your head is down. You're breathing side to side. You don't know what your legs are doing. You don't know what your arms are doing. You're having problems with filtering the water from this side and this side. But breaststroke, you see everything. You're going forward. You look forward. You don't need to take a lot of breath. You don't need a lot of muscle. You just go with the flow. So, breaststroke is kind of like walking on a treadmill for me. Walking on a treadmill with the incline set to 5 or 6, okay? Front crawl is like jogging on a treadmill. Now, when you're jogging on a treadmill, I don't know about you, but I'm jogging like this. And the speed is about 7 to 8 on the treadmill. So 8, like... This is me jogging on a treadmill. Butterfly is like sprinting. That's maxing out the treadmill to like 20. That's butterfly. Okay? You're going maxing out everything. Right? Lower down, jogging. Even lower, breaststroke. Okay? So, think of it that way. Alright? So, breaststroke. Nicole Chen, no problem. Meet Coach R, your hair, nice. Thank you. Soul Fury, leader of demonic Amnest Pack. 0.0, wow. Case the Wolf, strengthen your grip. Exactly! Strengthen the grip of your fingers. Okay, so this is something I picked up in Korea. I do this every day when I'm watching YouTube videos, sitting down in a chair. Okay? This is the grip that you make when you're making power chords. Okay? Essentially like this. Your hands are stretched out like this. Okay? So, why don't you just test your grip? Okay, so this is a bad example. Alright, because I set this thing to the max. To the max, baby! Right? I can't even grip it because it's so hard. But I always test my grip. It's good for doing pull-ups, great for doing guitar chords. Test my grip. Okay? Always test your grip. Okay? Another thing I do is when I'm doing flamenco exercises, rasgueado, I do this a lot. So I'm just banging against something. So if you watch me all day long, this is what I do. Right? I test my rasgueado, and because when I first did it, god damn it, my forearm muscles like, what the hell is this? Right? Doing this all the time. Right? See my muscles here twitching? That's how difficult it is doing this exercise. Right? And it took me months to do it, and I'm still not good at it because the muscles are not ready. It's gonna take years to get really good at this. You hear that? This is easy, but this sounds like a choo-choo train. Woo woo. Okay, so it'll take a long time. You mentioned you didn't like doing cardio like in the gym. I totally agree. You don't get anywhere. Cardio depends. What is cardio? Lazy ass cardio, like walking on a treadmill and watching sports, or sprinting from left to right. That's my kind of cardio, sprinting left to right. And I do the same thing. I apply the same technique to swimming. I don't know if you see me swim, but everyone in the pool kind of swims like this. Lazy ass swimmer. That's kind of like, like walking on a treadmill set on level 1. Hell no, I sprint when I swim. I go max out. I max out everything. Okay? I'm not about endurance when it comes to swimming. That's a very important concept to keep in mind. There are two types of swimmers. Endurance swimmers and speed swimmers. Okay? Now, here's the difference. When you watch the Olympics, you watch marathon runners. Look at them. They run around the track 100 times for hours. Look at their body types. Very skinny, very weak looking, but they got the endurance, they got the stamina, they got the VO2 max. They can do this, right? You look at sprinters, god damn it, totally different body. They look like beasts. Do you see the muscles they got on those guys, the sprinters? Usain Bolt? God damn, right? Totally different usage, right? They're all about speed. The same with me. When I swim, I don't really like endurance. I get bored. It's just, god damn it. Like, same with treadmill. If I'm on a treadmill, if I'm walking like on level 3 and I'm doing it for an hour, it's just so boring. Even if I go up, kick it up to like 7 or 8, I'm still bored. So what I do is I sprint. I sprint when I'm on the treadmill, I sprint on the street, and I sprint when I'm swimming. So I go all out. I try to do butterfly, 1 lap, 2 laps. I get tired, okay, kick it down. Go to front crawl mode. Okay, I maxed out my front crawl. Okay, kick it down. Go to breaststroke. Boom, done. Set 1 complete. Right? Rest. Do it again. Butterfly, front crawl, and then breaststroke. Finish it off. Set 2 finished. That's my mindset. It's all about speed, and it's hard on your body. It's taxing on my lats, just pulling and just using all my muscles to just go all out. But that's my goal, and everyone else in the pool is like, yeah. Oh, I'm swimming, I'm working out. Yeah. But look at their bodies. Their bodies are built for endurance, not for speed. So that's a very important thing, okay? Cause he's ripped as fuck. Yes, ripped is good. Just wanted to say, Justin, before I saw your videos, I thought I pretty much knew everything about swimming, but your videos showed me. Of course! Here's the thing. Swimming is very blue pill. And when I say blue pill, like Matrix, blue pill, red pill. When I see swimming, I see a bunch of geeks swimming all the time at the local pool. Old people, zombies. It's not a very encouraging environment, actually. You're swimming next to an old lady, or whatever. But it's only when you watch the Olympics. You watch the Olympics, you watch Michael Phelps, like, holy shit. That's just like a really small percentage. Those competitive guys that have the bodies, the ripped bodies, and just wow, that powerful pull. That's a very small minority, and you rarely see those people at your local pool. And there's not many examples, live examples, to compare yourself to them too. And usually when I meet competitive swimmers, yeah, most of them, they don't work out at the gym like I do. You know, they don't do, I don't know. It's a very different world. The swimming world is what I'm trying to say. And there's not many examples like me out there, or I've seen, you know what I mean, to compare myself to. You know, it's just like my world is like this. I play guitar, I work out. What do you do? I just swim competitive, or I swim for endurance, right? So I haven't really met people like me in the pool. Very rarely do I meet guys like me. Can you speak my name? Yes, Arib Rizwan. Arib Rizwan. Arib Rizwan. Arib Rizwan. Arib Rizwan. Can you swim and play guitar? Yes, of course. I'll kick on my back. Float on my back, kick. Like that. See? Easy. Me too. My legs keep sinking. Sinking is normal, okay? Think of your body as a balloon, okay? This is your body. Okay, this is your head, these are your legs, okay? What happens? You take a deep breath. Where does the breath go? It goes here, right? This is your air bubble, okay? If you were a balloon and then you got these two things here, what happens? Of course, naturally the legs sink down. That's normal because your air is not here. It's here. It's not here. If I could breathe air into my legs, I would be like this. If I had 3 lungs, 1, 2, 3 lungs, but I don't. I only have 1 pair of lungs, and the air goes into my diaphragm. This is my diaphragm. This is my head. This is what happens. It happens to everyone. If I try to float on my back for you guys, this is what will happen. I look like that. I look like a sinking Titanic. Okay, legs going down. That's normal, okay? Everyone's buoyancy is different. Just accept it, okay? Don't compare yourself to other people. Can you play a drum? Yeah. Case the wolf. Haha. My hair gets rough if I regularly swim. Any tips for hair care? Yeah, that's the downside to swimming, unfortunately, is the chlorine content. It's gonna mess up your hair. So you'll notice that hair salons, they'll say, like, if they color your hair or if you perm your hair or treat your hair, don't go swimming, because that chlorinated water is just gonna eat through your hair. It's gonna just destroy it. And I know some of you women are thinking, oh, if I wear a swim cap on top of my head, if I keep my head out of the water, then it won't get affected. Doesn't work. Okay, you'll get, first of all, if you wear that swim cap underneath your head, try to wear that swim cap when you're treading. Try to wear that swim cap when you're on the treadmill. See how fast your head is going to burn up like an oven. Okay, you're just, all that heat is trapped in your head underneath that latex, and you just want to rip it off and let all that heat dissipate out. So that's what it's like when I swim with a swim cap. That's why I don't wear a swim cap. It's just too hot in my head. So my head just, it's burning up. That's why the water is, good thing is the water is cold, right? So I can treat it. It will happen to you too. Your head will have contact with water no matter what you do, okay? So you can't avoid it. So what can you do? So you can buy certain kinds of shampoo and conditioner that are made specifically for people who swim a lot. The brand is called TriSwim, TRISWIM. Look it up on Amazon.com. This is a very popular swimming shampoo and conditioner brand, TriSwim. Okay, and it's like made for swimmers. So pick that up if you swim a lot and you care about your hair. Me, I don't care about my hair, so I just use regular shampoo and conditioner. And I got to this, frizzy. But oh well. Case the Wolf, you're awesome. Is your hair naturally that color? You just made me... No, it's not, of course, duh. My hair is black. But the thing is, like, the thing about hair color, okay, my personality, so I'm told, is very soft. Like, I have big eyes. I've got very bubbly personality. If I have black hair, it's just such a contrast to my personality. It doesn't suit me. So that's why I try to go for warmer colors. So I try to go for warmer brown colors because it matches my skin tone, it matches my personality. You know what I mean? I want to dye my hair lighter colors. I like wearing light colors, like pastel colors, like shirts or whatever, because it suits my personality. If I wear all black shirt, black jeans, black shoes, black hair, I can't pull it off because I just don't have the personality that matches with it. I don't have that goth, like cold darkness in me. No, I can't pull it off. So go with my personality. Go find the colors that match your personality and run with it. All right. Me, I'm pretty warm. So yeah, maybe I should color my hair red. Can you, my legs, how do I scroll this up? Okay, so we're going beyond the, holy shit, we've been going for quite a long time. So I'm gonna do this again soon, so don't worry, relax. Okay, this was actually a test for me because I didn't know how this live streaming thing works. So let's see if it does. But yeah, I will do another one. I just wanted to do this because I wanted to thank you guys for subscribing. 17,000 subscribers. Holy shit. Something I'm doing right here. So this is my way of saying thank you to you guys. Okay, so save your questions for next time and we'll do this again. Okay, so that's it. Talk to you later and bye-bye.